You have two choices in this life. You can choose to win, or you can choose to live with the sting of regret and failure. But whatever you choose, you have to live with it. You have two choices, and whatever you decide, you have to be okay with whatever option you choose. You were not given life to lose. The purpose of your life wasn't to see how many times you could fail before you quit. Life is about taking risk, doing the impossible, and making those around you better. But it's hard to make others better when you don't know what you want or where you're headed. Discovering who you are isn't an easy feat. It requires introspection, silence, isolation, self-reflection, dedication, and commitment. It requires you going inward and exploring the depths of your desires, fears, and aspirations. Only by understanding yourself fully can you truly grasp what you want and identify where you're headed. Finding clarity within yourself is the first step in possessing a winning attitude. An attitude that screams loudly, I can, I will, and I must. By any means necessary, I will win. In this life, you're either somebody or a nobody. We all have goals. We all have a plan. But what is your plan to succeed? What actions are you taking to position yourself to win? You have endured defeat for far too long. Listen to me. You should be tired of living life on that side. I need for you to understand that the race is not given to the swift nor to the strong, but to those that endures to the end. You have to be willing to go the distance. When you're frustrated, keep going. When you're tired, keep going. When you don't see things getting better, keep going. Failure isn't an option for you because you have too many people dependent on you. You can't afford to quit because quitting will cost you more than you're willing to pay. It costs too much to quit. You have come too far to forfeit the journey that awaits you. Repeat after me. I will win. No, say it like you believe it. I will win. Now you're responsible because you just made a declaration, not only to yourself, but to your family and the ones counting on you. It's going to be hard, but you have to choose your heart. It's hard to stay in the same place year after year. It's hard to continue waking up doing what you despise. It's hard watching other people do what you know you can do 100 times better. To become a rare commodity, you have to do what's hard. Because winning never gets easy. You get better at doing it. I don't think you heard me. I said winning doesn't get easier, you just get better at doing it. We all want to accomplish things in our life. We all want to live a life that will be remembered. But it's only those who aren't afraid to go all in, take risk, and bet on themselves who truly have the chance to achieve greatness they aspire to achieve. Life is more than accomplishments. Life is about the person you're becoming on your journey to success. Most people quit halfway through because they are more focused on the results than they are the person they're becoming on the journey. True success is not in what you possess. but in who you become in the process. Don't only grind to win in an award. Grind to win at life. The greatest fulfillment will come from pushing yourself to be the best version of yourself every single day. When you grind with purpose and passion, success in all aspects of life follows naturally. So many of you are distracted by doing a bunch of work that doesn't align to your goals. You're busy for the sake of being busy to prove to people who don't care nothing about you that you are making moves. It's not about doing a bunch of busy work, but about doing the right work that will propel you. There's a quote I heard once that stated, "Failure is not the opposite of success. It is a part of the process." Walt Disney struggled to find his footing, and he started several businesses that ended in bankruptcy. And he experienced multiple rejections from multiple investors and employers. Walt Disney failed more than he succeeded. But failure wasn't his end result. It was a part of his story. I remember when I was pursuing my master's degree. It wasn't easy for me. I had a full-time job. I was running multiple businesses and doing contract work on the side while being a husband and a father. It wasn't easy. And there were times I wanted to give up because I had a lot on my plate. But I prayed for everything I was eating. I asked God to bless me with more opportunities, new relationships, new speaking engagements, and platforms. I prayed for my plate to be full. So how dare I complain about everything I had on my plate when I prayed and asked for it? God gave me what I asked for. And I wanted to quit because it was too much. I had to stay up late to study. I had to complete assignments while I was teaching at the high school, while the kids were doing independent work. I was working on my assignments for grad school. There were times I had to sit in my car and use my hotspot to complete my work. I said I wanted this, and I couldn't make excuses. Excuses didn't exist in my world because there were times I ran from every challenge and all responsibility. I let my anxiety get the best of me, and it caused me to submit to quitting. I got tired of quitting. I got tired of running. I got tired of living with the bill of regret. I had to quit running like a scared little boy and face my responsibility. Too much is given, much is required. And in order for me to live the life I've been praying for, I had to demand more of myself. I sacrificed. I cried. I doubted myself. But I told myself, the pain I feel now is not compared to the glory I will feel if I keep going. I got away from enablers. I ran for people who told me I could quit. They didn't want me to succeed because they didn't succeed. They wanted me to be where they are. With everything I had going on in my life, I kept going and I got my degree. Now I'm chasing my PhD. I told myself, I will win. What you want in this life has to be personal. It's not about proving anyone wrong, but more about proving to yourself that you have the will, the ambition, and the unwavering resilience to finish. You won't feel like getting up every day to go after it, but you're going to have to get out of your feelings and push. Stop allowing your feelings to dictate and poke you into quitting. You have to push through discomfort. You have to discipline yourself to rise up when you want to lay down. You have to be willing to die for what you want, because what you want will not come overnight. It takes time. It takes heart. But most importantly, it takes ambition. Goals without ambition doesn't mean anything. This is your time. It's up to you. You cannot get mad about not living the life you want if you're not putting in the work that the life you want to live requires. Success, fulfillment, and happiness are not handed out. They are earned through dedication, perseverance, and consistent effort. Take ownership of your choices, your actions, and your future. Seize each moment with intention and purpose. Embrace the challenges. Learn from the setbacks and keep moving forward with determination. Your life is yours to create. So roll up your sleeves, step out of your comfort zone, and make it happen. In the words of Les Brown, if you fall, try and land on your back. Because if you can look up, you can get up.